Friends, this is not just another day in the week. This is not just another stepping stone towards victory, another battle won. This is Shabbat beginning, and yet it's not Shabbat Shalom, it's a Shabbat in the war, and more rockets are being fired from Lebanon, more and more air raid sirens are heard in the Galilee. That's where my home is, and that's worrisome, and it continues to heat up over there. And I know Iran says that they're not going to directly attack Israel. I can't say that I believe them, really. I mean, they're enriching uranium for years and years and years. This is not something new. And they are training proxies all over the world, including Yemen, which is just now another rocket was shot out of the stratosphere that was intended to destroy and kill us from Iran. So I think prayers are the only thing that work here, not trusting what Iran says and not giving them $6 billion either. But we here are getting really good handle on the Gaza Strip, taking the controls away from the Hamas and getting things in order over here, like moving like military clockwork. Even the Shiva Hospital, yes, helping with incubators for the kids, helping to make sure that the wounded and the sick are able to be taken care of and moved out. And IDF is bringing all kinds of medical supplies in to help the Palestinians. And we're finding at the same time, our guys are finding all kinds of command and control, military things, RPGs, mortars, grenades, bullets. It's like a full-on, military base under a hospital. And I'm like, why are there so many of these military bases under hospitals, under schools, in civilian areas? Like, why? Isn't the UN supposed to be watching this? Isn't that United Nations Refugee Watch Agency, right? Isn't that what they're supposed to be doing, is watching for this stuff? I don't know, but it's a very harsh reality. And but yet in the heart of Gaza City, there's also a lot of gunfire, a lot of opposition, the battle's real in heart of Gaza. But we're doing everything we can to rescue these hostages. I believe this is the time something big is shifting. Keep your eyes peeled. Stay in the prayer closet. Don't come out. It's business time. And there is also, thousands of people marching to Jerusalem. I don't know if you've seen how many. Because some believe that there could really be, that some countries been working on helping to get a deal through that would release a political deal that would release the hostages, and at the same time, some of the murderers, hands that are blood-stained, criminals that are being held in Israel would be released, and they would release the hostages. So that may happen, and there's hundreds of thousands of Jewish Israelis that are marching to Jerusalem. They're marching to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion, to see the hostages freed with a political deal. So all that's hanging in the balance. And right now, as Shabbat is dawning, I'm getting these thoughts. The sun is setting, and we'll be singing the songs of Shabbat as soldiers on the front, on the tanks, and we are all trying to get the best body armor on. I've said this before. We're trying to make sure we're protected, the best tactical helmets, and you've been helping us with that, thank you. Bulletproof vests, the best shoes, even belts, even the belt of truth. We're really girded in every way thanks to your help. we just wouldn't have that equipment without your help, and thanks for continuing to help supply. These are very expensive. One bulletproof vest, I don't have it on now, but it is $1,100 or so. So thank you for helping us get these. Now, what are you equipping yourself with? What tactical equipment? What verses? How are you keeping your mind stayed on God? How are you strengthening yourself in the Lord? How are you equipped tactically for this time and challenge to you as Damascus is bombed by Israel because they're stockpiling weapons from Iran, as the Yalom unit is taking down not only Hamas but also the Islamic Jihad. We're taking down, we're raiding their posts. We are in the northern region dismantling. That's our unit, along with the Bislach unit, other units, and even some of the senior leaders, generals of their Islamic Jihad are being removed. So I think everyone's taking note of this right now, and we're finding all their heavy rockets, the drones, all kinds of other means of warfare, and Poland issuing a warning against Israel, and the White House is under so much pressure with all these quote-unquote demonstrations, really pro-Hamas, pro-murder, and they're out there and anti-Israel, and it's a spiritual warfare. It's a demonic thing. And so I really feel that at this time we're seeing where people are going to stand. And during Shabbat, I just want to say this, from the soldiers everywhere, stand for peace. And Israel's not here for war. We didn't start this war. We're here to bring peace, and I believe peace and prosperity can be, the word Shabbat, shalom, can be spoken in Gaza. It's going to be beautiful, and I believe for a good future after all this. But let me just say this, Shabbat Shalom, and let me sing this. Yaseh Shalom b'mromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'emru, emru, amen. He who makes peace in the heavenlies, may he make peace upon us and all Israel. Amen.